Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our weekly energy reading. It is the week of, oh my gosh, it is, this is so funny. I don't even know this. I'm filming this on Friday because I know it's the holiday weekend. But we have Christmas coming up in 4 days, 3 days. Today's the 22nd, 3 days, yeah. So Christmas Eve is on today, probably when I'm airing this. Maybe I'll air this on Saturday. I'm not sure. But we're going to do an energy reading for the week of Christmas. Yay! So let's see what we have here. I have this cool new little lighter. Pretty awesome. It makes a little sizzle sound. I like it. Hopefully it doesn't explode in my house. I always feel like lighters are just like ticking time bombs. Okay. Yeah, let's call on our guides. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. I just heard Mother Mary. We're welcoming you into our reading today. Please bless this reading. Only allow the highest and widest light messages to come through. Bless me, bless my cards, bless my viewers. I just heard Mother Mary again. So she is here with us. I love that right around Christmas time. If anybody is connected to Mother Mary, this reading is for you. Okay. Let's see what comes through today. We are going to start with some animals. Mother Mary is saying animal deck. This is spirit animal wisdom. All right. Let's see what we need. I don't know why I'm closing my eyes. This is new for me. I feel so much love in my heart. I feel like I'm feeling Mother Mary. I don't know. I've never felt this before, but I just feel like my heart is swelling with so much love. Okay, we have the frog and the fox. Because of your shadow work, you are now stepping into your power. The fox says shadow work. The frog says stepping into power. Underneath the fox, it says there are no shadows without light. And then don't take a back seat in your story. It's time to step up. So it's unique too. I went on a morning drive, I guess it was 2 mornings ago, and I saw a fox like maybe like 100 yards in front of me, and I saw it like just scurry across the street. And I was like, that was just the fox. I was like, all right, universe, what are you trying to tell me? And in certain situations, this could be karmic energy. This could be lessons. I know I posted on my community page recently about your teeth and how your teeth hold all of the messages and the codes and the karmic knots that we have to sort through in our lives. So the fox is here to say like, hey, this is a sneaky energy, but it's really not sneaky. It's just this hidden thing that's been holding you back. And it's scurrying out of your life now. You're finally learning the lesson. You're letting it go. You're seeing the part of you that maybe you weren't looking at before. And once you release that energy, now you're stepping into a new version of yourself. The frog also represents take a vacation. It means go jump back into the water. You've been on dry land and you're exhausted and tired and overworked. And now it's time to replenish your energy. So go be by water. Water also holds the energy of the land that it's around. So when we are submerging ourselves in certain water that is in different states and different countries, we're picking up the energy of the land. And we know certain areas have certain portals. So if you feel called to go somewhere and to be by water, follow the nudge, okay? And if you're not sure whether you have the funds to do it or whether spirit is really calling you to go, what I like to do is I always sit in the bathtub, I sit in water, and I kind of swish it back and forth and I say, all right, spirit, if you really want me to go be by water, or if you really want me to go on this trip, please bring me the funds to do it. And every single time I ask and I get the money and go, it's always an amazing thing. Cool things happen. So now I know to always ask. I don't just quickly buy the ticket because I have the thought. I want confirmation. I want to make sure this isn't my ego just trying to control my reality, because I might have a lesson to learn where I am and maybe I'm trying to escape it. So I always like to throw it up and say, universe, if you want me to go, bring me 3 frogs by Wednesday. And if I see these frogs, then I'll book the trip. Bring me the money. If the money comes in, then I'll book the trip. And it's textbook. It works every time. And there's times where I get nothing. And I then find out later why I wasn't supposed to go, because something happened the week that I was supposed to be, where my ego was wanting to take this vacation. Something happened at home that I needed to be home for. So you will not get the guidance if you're not meant to go. Yep, recognize signs from above. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming this. Number 26, angels are sending you messages now, but you're too distracted to notice. Stay alert and open to divine guidance. There's coins, a feather, 444 for anyone out there, a butterfly and a dove and a rainbow. So check this card out. Total confirmation. They want you to ask for a sign before you do things, because you're surrendering and saying, if this is for my highest, show me the way. And then if you're not seeing the signs, which is what this card says, I'm here to tell you to look for them, to ask for them. Maybe you will see a fox. Maybe you will see a frog. And the signs can kind of keep you from going somewhere too. Throat chakra. Okay, it says stay the course. Yeah. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. And this is Archangel Michael. He's got his sword. He's got the halo. He's saying, follow spirit. We have you. Recognize the signs. Stay the course. And as I just put my phone down, I noticed that there's my book here. Heart Thoughts, not mine, but a book here. I'm going to pull a page real fast. Feel guided to do that. My home is a peaceful haven. Look at your home. It is a place that you really love to live in. Is it a place you really love to live in? Is it comfortable and joyous, or is it cramped and dirty and always messy? If you don't feel good about it, you are never going to enjoy it. Your home is a reflection of you. What state is it in? Go and clean out your closets and refrigerator. Take all the stuff in the closets that you haven't worn in a period of time and sell it, give it away, or burn it. Get rid of it so that you can make room for the new. As you let it go, say, I'm cleaning out the closets of my mind. Do the same with your refrigerator. Clean out all the foods and scraps that have been there for a while. People who have very cluttered closets and cluttered refrigerators have cluttered minds. Make your home a beautiful place to live in. Okay, so that's super unique how I was not planning on using this book, but I put my phone down, saw it. Don't even know why I put my phone there, because my phone is always on the table during these readings, because I always like to see when it lights up. So that was I was being moved. So somebody, you need to go clean out your fridge. You need to go clean out your closets, because the universe wants to bring you something. It wants to bring you this new thing. I don't know what it is. Let's get some confirmation on that. Let's ask what the universe wants to bring you. So go clean something today. Maybe you've already cleaned it, and this is now confirming that, oh my gosh, I was just in my refrigerator this morning. Comment below and tell me if that was you. We have balance. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise. The power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. And here's your rainbow sign. There's a rainbow in this card. I know so many people ask the universe for rainbows as signs. So this one's for you. And we got 2 rainbow cards. And I know for me, rainbows are a sign from my dad, and my dad always represents love and abundance and joy and happiness in my life. He was like such the jokester. He brought so much joy to everyone's lives, because he wasn't the type of man who would speak a lot, but when he spoke, it was always so funny. So I'm getting that message out there for somebody that you're needing to call in more joy, and you're needing to follow the signs and look for the rainbows and look for the doves and the butterflies and the 444. And before we can receive a manifestation, we have to get rid of things. I mentioned in my end of the week or midweek reading a couple days ago that I literally purged 9,000 videos and photos on my phone, on my iCloud account. And I also deleted a ton of social media videos that didn't feel in alignment with who I am now. I feel brand new. I feel more grounded. I feel more whole. I feel like I've pulled back my soul, and I'm not exploiting myself and trying to say, look at me, look at me, look at me. It's like less of my ego is in me now, and I'm living more from soul. And I know I have more work to do, but I'm really celebrating where I am, and I've let go of that version of me to create space for new. So who and what can you let go of in your life, or what layer of you that you're carrying in you? What costumes can you get rid of from your closet? Your symbolic closet. You're not literal closet, but yes, you can totally clean out your clothes too. Okay. This is my Archangel Michael Sword of Light deck, gifted by my client Katie. Thank you so much, Katie. Ascension. Okay. I created a video today about why you might be repelling money. And I talked about a tree, and the tree clicking into place and feeling really abundant and like healing your family line. Look at that. It's like two hands. If you can see the two hands in the tree trunk coming up into the branches, it's this Mother Earth is holding this energy of light, and you are ascending. You're walking up the steps into the tree, and you're moving to a new version of who you are. I think this is a deep sign that somebody needs to connect to Mother Earth in some way. You need, like, light is wanting to come into your vessel more. And I see this as the same thing. It's like Archangel Michael saying, come on, come to the tree. Let's do some more healing. Let's ascend. We're going to use The Muse by Chris Ann. 3 right off the bat. 9 of Voices, which is 9 of Swords. 10 of Materials, 10 of Pentacles. This is the oh my gosh, and another tree. Oh my goodness. And roses represent an offer. Look at all the people around the trunk of the tree. It's community, singing, dancing around the tree, community around Mother Nature. But this is community building abundance. Oh man, I literally just in my video talked about how when you heal your family line on your mother's side, your mother wound, all the branches get put back on the tree, because I talked about how the branches get broken off when like a mother and a grandmother doesn't speak to each other, or sisters don't speak, or aunts, or whatever. But it's all the feminine energy in a family line. When there's discord, the branches break off. And I was saying how we are the key factor. When we heal us, we kind of mold and mend those branches for our family line. Everything clicks back into place, and then all of a sudden, all the flowers and the leaves bloom, and it represents abundance. And a lot of times we repel money because we have this mother wound, and we're not open to receiving because it doesn't feel safe to receive in our feminine energy. And if your feminine family line is blocked, you're going to struggle to receive abundance, and you have to heal that. And this picture, this is so perfect for what I just taught in that video. I wish I had this card for that video, because this is what it looks like after you heal. Everybody's connected. Everybody's connected around the roots of the tree, the ancestral line. And look at the beautiful flowers that are birthed, and they bloom from the core of this foundation of that family line. So it's like you're rewriting the story around abundance. 6 of Wands. This is literally, yes, you did it. You made it. You're a star. You're in the spotlight. You're being celebrated. This is like my success. This is not mine, but it's the tarot success card. You're being seen in a new light. You've figured it out. You are the star. Your wishes have come true. So we just got a really good celebration card, and we have the 10 of Materials, which is 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so that is a lot of success right now in this reading. And then the 9 of Voices it's come after a really hard and dark time. You can see there's a little version of her all in like the fetal position. It's like she did all of this healing in this energy. She uncovered her abundance blockages. And now she's found balance through the shadow work. So we have to go without things to understand why our reality is the way it is. It's like a big game. And if things aren't flowing, if things aren't going well, then the universe stops it until we heal it, till we learn the lesson. And then once we heal it, then we can be successful. And then we can experience the abundance to the level that we're ready to receive it. So if we have any kind of wounds, that means you're not ready to receive it because there's no space in you. You have all these cinder blocks built up and all this mucky energy in your chakra system. We have to purge it and purify it. And the way you know you have that is when you feel triggered. If you're triggered by anything, you have a blockage. Okay. If there's a person or a place that you can't go to because it triggers you, you're not able to receive abundance. You're not able to be as creative as you could be. You're just limited. Always see it as just a limitation. Okay. Let's do Micah magic. Micah magic. You can trust that voice. A spiritual guide is on the way. Interesting. You guys will have to keep me posted if you meet any new people this week. So if there's a spiritual guide on the way, then that means you might be getting a nudge to do something that's out of the ordinary, and you have to trust that voice because it's leading you to your spiritual guide. And I know so many people sit on Zoom with me. The first time they hop on Zoom, they're like, oh my gosh, I kept hearing this voice that said, book a session with Michelle, book a session with Michelle. And they finally do it. And it's because they're needing a message, and they know that the message can come through me in a way that is loving and heartfelt and warm and inviting, and you'll actually get the message. Your soul is only going to bring you to the people that you are able to receive from at the level that you're able to receive, right? We have to be clear and open to really hear a message if our soul wants us to evolve and grow. And when we're getting that little like, oh, I should book a session with her, but my bank account doesn't seem to be enough and I can't afford it. That's when you stop and you say, universe, if you really want me to meet with her, bring me the funds, show me the way. And then if you feel inspired to pay and then know that the money will come later, it usually comes like 2 days later. And then it's a magical story because you're like, I did it when I didn't have the money, and then the money came, and this is so cool. And you create an opportunity for the universe to show you that when you take a leap and the money's not there yet, it always provides afterwards. And that's been my greatest lesson, is to know that you can take that leap and it will come. The money will come later. Hold the line. This is probably like this is like my tagline on my channel. Everyone always talks about how they love that song, and they always remember, like when they're in the midst of something, they're saying, hold the line, something's coming. I want to be that beacon of hope for all of you, to let you know when you think nothing is coming, the universe is conspiring at that moment to bring you the thing. You just can't see it yet. I had two clients, before I share these cards with you, I had two clients text me, and one was an email. She wasn't even a client, she was a viewer, and she's just been watching my videos. We've sent a couple emails back and forth to each other. She literally just manifested her dream job. She got a promotion, a new position that she gets to create on her own. So the universe gave her this opportunity to make more money, to be in a new position, and she gets to use her creative outlet to create this job. How cool is that? Like, she's literally creating the position title. And then my other client just booked the mentorship with me. We've done readings in the past, and she's like, hey, I want to book you for the mentorship. I just got a new job. It just came out of nowhere. It's double what I made before. And I just want to thank you for all your videos and everything you taught me. And I know I want to do more, and I want to expand myself more. So I'm going to sign up for your mentorship. So I just had two people in my reality who have been connected to me in my videos, and they're finding success. They're literally getting the 10 of materials. Their tree has bloomed. The job has dropped in. The opportunity has come in, and it is almost exactly how they saw it coming and how they wanted it to come. So this is time. This is proof that we are always being provided for. When you think nothing is happening, hold the line. There is something coming. And then we have, tell them how you feel now. This is totally flipping gears. Your soul tribe is coming, a whole new group of people. Free your mind. Let go of your limiting beliefs. 555, good change is coming. And speak your truth. Tell those people how you feel now. Life is too short. I know when I first started, after my daughter passed away, if you're new to my channel, sorry to abruptly say that. I'm so used to talking about it, so I apologize, but I had a daughter in 2012 and she passed away from a muscle disorder only 6 weeks after she was born. So I only had her for 6 weeks and it completely uprooted my life. And now I forget why I was talking about this. Dang it. It totally like flew out of my mind why I was mentioning her. Spirit, please help me remember. Please drop it back in. I usually distract and then I pull more cards and then it comes back. So I'm going to do that. Speaking your truth, 555, good change, free your mind. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know why I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, okay. I just have to let it go. Michelle, don't grip. Okay, the mouse card is all about fireworks. You've been playing small and now it's time to kind of like speak your truth and get out there and do things differently, attract a whole new tribe, be different. Fireworks is also another Six of Wands, or yeah, Six of Wands card. It's Six of Inspiration. You are now celebrating the fact that you did something. So fireworks are a celebration. So that mouse card is another celebration card, celebrating how far you've come. Yes, the buffalo, you've made it through the storm. Look at the storm in the background. The buffalo go right through. They don't go around the storm. They know the fastest way is through. So they're like, let me put myself through the fire and be brave and just do it. Okay. And then the octopus. This is all about pulling back your tentacles from every other area of your life and focus on yourself. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Stop scrolling on social media. Pull all of your tentacles back and be at home with yourself and really think about, what do I want for myself? Yes, my angels just made me remember. So thank you. So when I was talking about my daughter, after she passed, I had this like egoic desire to just like change the world. I was like, everybody's wasting their time. Let's go. Let's get on our mission. Let's just be so driven to change the world together. And it was my ego like wanting to be seen in that, even though I really did want to change the world. But my desire, my fire for that is kind of gone. Like I don't feel like I need to be that like motivational person anymore. I believe my energy is enough. I believe my readings are enough. I'm enough now. And I used to have this like burning desire to like get people to change and to get people to wake up and appreciate their life, because I had just lost my daughter and I just was like, you're complaining about the rain and I went through this, and it was very egoic. Like I was very judgmental of how people were living their life. And it was not my place to do that, because everybody is in a different space at a different time. And this was back in 2013 is when I started to be that way. I started to be like this motivational teacher in the classroom who was like, don't waste your time, get up early, work out, train really hard, push your body, push your mind past your limits. And now I'm the complete opposite. And I welcome that about myself, is let's rest more. Let's love ourselves more. Let's not feel a need to chase or to chase our dreams and to make the change. We just be who we are, and we are the change. We pull the tentacles back and say, it's not my job to force anything. I'm just going to allow myself to share my gifts in whatever way I want to. And it's okay if other people aren't there yet. And it's okay if the change that's coming, if not everybody's on board. Maybe people aren't strong enough to go through the storm. You know, maybe people aren't strong enough to take the leap of faith from their job yet. That's okay. I love you where you're at. And I wish somebody would have done that for me. I wish somebody would have said, Michelle, you don't have to do anything to be loved. You don't have to be so strong. You don't have to be the girl that lost her kid and is now inspiring other people. You can quietly know that this is your experience, but not have to openly share it all the time. So now I share about Micah in my readings and stuff because it's the root of how I got here, but I'm not constantly posting about my loss on social media. And a lot of times that would be the victimhood of me being like, hey, look at what I've been through. Let me use it for my purpose. Now it's more like, yeah, that was my experience, but it shaped me into who I am. So now I can deliver messages from God, from the universe, in the way that He wants me to deliver the message. And it's not so much about me, my ego, trying to say, hey, like, I got through it and you need to get through it too. I'm going to hold space for you and say, when you're ready, I know you'll do it. I know you'll move through that storm when you're ready. I love you. The fireworks are going to come whether you do it or not. Everything is on track. You're not on the wrong path. You hold the line. You speak your truth when you're ready and you feel strong enough to. I always want to be that loving, gentle guide where the old me wanted to push people off the edge and just like I didn't want anyone suffering, and it made me so angry when other people were suffering because I couldn't control it. And I realized that that was me being angry that I was suffering. So when we let go of it all, now we can hold space for everybody suffering and say it's okay. Like they'll come out of it when they're meant to. So be that loving source. This message is for somebody out there. Be that loving source for yourself. Don't judge your path. Don't say I should be further along. Don't say I should have more money. Don't say I can't believe I did this and I'm not in my job of my dreams. Your celebration is coming, and this week is showing you that you don't need to be or do anything to be loved. You are perfect. This is Mother Mary feeling like, I feel like that heart energy coming through again. Mother Mary is saying you are perfect as you are. You don't need to do anything else. You show up, you smile, you take care of your vessel, you love people, you look them in the eyes, and you allow them to be where they are. I literally want to cry right now, because if we actually showed up and did this for our children and did this for each other, our world would be a different energy. We would be in a different energy. There would be so much compassion for everything. And then people would stop doing those things because they're no longer looking to be loved, because they're actually being seen and being loved. And how can we create that change that needs to happen in our world? We create it by doing it first for ourselves. And I think it's very unique that I'm wearing the sweatshirt today with all the hearts, and Mother Mary is coming through super strong. Okay, I just got guided to do, whatchamacallit? I can't think of this tarot deck. Rider-Waite Tarot. Love. Look at that. The Lover's card. Eternal, divine connection with love, with source, with another person. It's all the same. I just got drawn to the sun. Look at the sun in the background of the photo. Look how expansive and big it is. I've never noticed that in this picture. Somebody is your sunshine, and you're needing to go towards that. That is the fuel that you've been missing. And there's so much success when you speak your truth and you go where your heart is leading you. Go to that, to who makes you feel that expansive love in your heart. You just think of them and you're just like, I love them. Go there often. Replenish yourself there. And I just heard we all need to be that for others, and be it for our enemies too. Okay, tons of cards. I'm going to flip them back over. There was like 6 or 7 cards. Thank you. Okay, the Tower card, and it's in reverse. So I do, and that's on Speak Your Truth. So somebody's going to be coming back after they have gone through this, like, oh my gosh, I feel like my life is falling apart. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I'm going. I'm jumping out of this building because I have no other option. And it was in reverse. So somebody is coming out of this long tower moment, and they're finally speaking their truth. They're finally realizing that their home is with you, and they didn't see it. And that's okay, because they weren't meant to see it. They had to get to the depths of despair to know what is their truth and to know why something is not working in their life. And it's not saying one person fixes you. This is saying, let me remove everything that is not me. And normally that's when the universe strips us of jobs, of people, of friends, of money, because it's teaching us what is our truth. We are okay without it all. And we're being moved to let go of the things that are lower vibrational and they're not expansive, they're not a 10. And then we're learning to say yes to the 10. And that's when the fireworks come. You're not this tiny mouse. You are this expansive being, but you're doing it in a humble, tiny mouse way. Kind of like what I described. Like, I used to think that I wanted to be this motivational speaker that was speaking to millions, and I wanted to be on stages, and it was very egoic. I wanted to do it to be seen. My ego wanted to be seen. But now that I know that I have such a gift of warmth and love and healing, I'm just surrendering, saying, God, bring me where you want me. And that's the difference between the energy now, is when you surrender, you get out of the ego's drive to be successful, and you step into, I want to be of service. And if God takes me to a stage, then I'll be on a stage. If not, I'm okay without it, because I know my mission is helping people one by one in whatever way that shows up. And that's, I'm saying but that's for all of you. Your mission is how you're being with strangers in a store. It's, are you holding the door? Are you texting people with kindness? Are you forgiving people? Okay, last two messages I just heard. Last two. The moon card, and this was also in reverse. So the Tower card and the moon card, this is like a deeply emotional time, really trying to figure out, where am I? I don't know how to come up from the depths of the ocean. I'm scared. But it's like the light is going to bring you out. The light from the moon is going to pull you out of the darkness. That Tower card dropped you down into the water so you could figure out who you are, let go of what you're not, let the water wash away all of your shadow. And now you're coming up to the surface. Let's see what the next card is that we got. The final card. What happens after the Tower moment, Spirit? Mother Mary, what happens after the Tower moment? You are coming out of the addiction state. All of the things that tried to lure you in, the karmic energies, the blockages, the ego. This is the ego. The ego saying, come with me. Come want more. Let's do more. And you're like, nice try, buddy. Nope. You're done with that. This is so good. So the Tower moment is an ego death. You're saying no to this. This is the toxic energy that lures you into drugs, to alcohol, to money, to sex, to porn, and you're saying no to it. Let's end with one more card, though. I want to get more confirmation on why Spirit had the Devil card come out right at the end. Let's do an angel card. So we'll end it with a positive angel card. Perfect timing. It says, now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all the ingredients are right for success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So you have two options. You can stay where you are, stay in your addictions, stay in your habits, stay in ego, or you can go with Spirit. You can go to the light. And the green, guess what the green represents, you guys? Heart chakra. And remember I was talking about how expansive I felt with Mother Mary's energy? Mother Mary is here to pull you out of this energy, because this is not your path. This is part of your path to make you see that it's not your path. So we have to walk the path of addictions and old belief systems and ego to break out of it and let it go. And then it falls away. And then we're left with perfect timing, that everything was happening in divine timing. And the green ray energy is when the heart chakra expands and opens, and all of a sudden the people, you start to see what is not love and what is love, what is expansive and what is restrictive. And you really open yourself up to a new perspective on life and who you are. And you start living without the ego, and you're like, wait, I don't know how to live now. This is so bizarre. And you're basically in your heart space. You're in soul. Really cool message to end with. Good change is coming. Hold the line. Somebody's going to be speaking their truth. A spiritual guide is on the way. 10 of materials is coming. The abundance is going to start flowing in. I'm going to link the video that I posted about your mother wound that might be repelling your money. So go watch that. And final message, don't forget to ask for signs and look for signs. Spirit is always leading you and guiding you. It's going to guide you away from those addictions. Okay. So do not ignore them. If you're getting signs about certain people, go talk to them, explore it. There's nothing wrong with saying things out loud. And it's okay if you get rejected, because we know that's redirection. Your world is not going to end if you get rejected. Okay. There are so many other options out there. Get excited, and you can trust that voice. All right, lovies, I am sending you so much love. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.